given those opportunities, the Starbucks of 2011, unlike the Starbucks of today, did not make this a priority. To me, it was maddening. But Starbucks was hardly alone. In the first edition of Customer Centricity, I shined a not-so-flattering light on a number of companies that were failing and flailing as the data age dawned. Two notable examples were Starbucks and Nordstrom, though there were many others. I examined the perils of product-centric thinking and how too many companies were falling into a product-focused trap. I explored the new and emerging strategies that some early adopters of customer-centric thought, such as the Harrah's casino chain and Tesco grocery stores in the UK, were beginning to put to use with great success, at least at that time. I explained how customer relationship management, CRM, had lost its focus and how it could be re-energized by the most fundamental customer-centric ideas. I made an impassioned plea for change, and apparently, I won some people over. Starbucks has come a long way on customer centricity. Not long after the book was first published, I got a phone call from Amy Johnson, who at the time oversaw the loyalty program at Starbucks. I didn't know it at the time, but Amy was not calling to praise my work. Instead, she was on a mission assigned by a senior executive to educate this renegade Wharton professor to stop being so critical of the company. I couldn't tell this from the initial call. Amy didn't explicitly tell me about this assignment until years later, but she asked a lot of interesting questions about my radical ideas and how they may or may not apply to Starbucks. After several follow-up calls, she realized that my ideas were, in fact, nicely aligned with the bold transformation that Starbucks had started to undergo. But some of the ideas, language, and analytical tools I referred to in the book were very new and, in some ways, seemingly threatening to the company. Long story short, Amy became a fan of the work and, in turn, became one of the heroes of customer centricity whom I have praised in countless executive education sessions and keynote talks. Likewise, Starbucks as a whole made major changes to better understand its customers at a granular level and to leverage these insights in a truly customer-centric manner. Take, for instance, the clever idea that is the Leaf Rakers Society. If you haven't heard of this particular corner of the internet, well, that's no mistake. The Leaf Rakers Society is supposed to be a secret Facebook group. Most specifically, it's a secret Facebook group for people who are passionate about, you guessed it, raking leaves, among other autumn activities. Launched by an internal Starbucks marketing team in the summer of 2018, the group is, in truth, little more than a brilliantly disguised, ongoing, permanent advertisement for the ever-popular pumpkin spice latte, which reappears on the Starbucks menu each fall. Described as a site for people who are year-round scarf wearers with a goal of helping autumn arrive earlier in the calendar year, the Leaf Rakers Society has evolved into a truly organic online community. As of this writing, the group has more than 37,000 members and has sparked millions of conversations since its launch that go well beyond Starbucks products. That's customer centricity in action. For the members, it's simply a site to celebrate fall, sweaters, pumpkins, and of course, pumpkin spice lattes. But for Starbucks, it's so much more. It's a window into its customers' hearts and minds. It offers not just usable data about those customers. Facebook, as we know, for better and worse, is a treasure trove of personal data, but also, and perhaps more importantly, some perspective about how and why a group of people who are passionate about, of all things, a season, are also passionate about pumpkin spice lattes. From a marketing perspective, it's a masterstroke. And as somebody who came down somewhat hard on Starbucks in the initial publication of this work, I have to tip my cap here and say, well done, Starbucks. Well done. You've come a long way.